The Seattle police officer who hit and killed a graduate student with his patrol car has now been fired. Tonight, community activists are calling this a win. King 5's Maddie White joins us now in studio after speaking with law enforcement experts about that decision. Maddie?
Yeah, Greg, it took 2 years, but Kevin Dave has been let go from SPD. It's interim chief Sue Rahr's decision. She says she believes he did not intend to hurt anyone that night, but that he broke 4 department policies, including a rule requiring emergency lights to be on during emergency response.
The video is chilling. Before her death, you can see 23-year-old Jaahnavi Kandula in a crosswalk in South Lake Union. Kevin Dave was driving 74 miles per hour in a 25 when he hit her.
Of course, it's a victory to see this cop off the streets.
Rally calls for justice
Jail killer cops
broke out across the city.
We were protesting outside of her office in the pouring rain, chanting for weeks.
While King County prosecutors announced in February they would not be filing criminal charges against the officer, the news that he's fired is still a positive update for activists like Robert Engel.
We don't get exactly what we want, but we get him fired. Like, we call that our victory.
The former SPD officer was responding to a drug overdose call that night. In an email to the department Monday, interim SPD chief Sue Rahr said, "I cannot accept the tragic consequences of his dangerous driving." Retired SPD chief Carmen Best says she's not surprised termination was considered here.
Emergency vehicle driving is one of many trainings that the officers have to go through routinely and take refresher courses. Some of the things I know would be considered would be, the time of day, the lighting, the weather conditions, the acoustics of using your emergency equipment in downtown.
Mayor Bruce Harrell now saying he's hopeful this will help rebuild trust in the department and bring some closure. Still, Engel believes it's the civilians who refused to stay quiet,
Long overdue,
who deserve the credit for this action.
We fought for that. We're not going to give them, a bunch of pats on the backs for doing what they needed to do 2 years ago.
Dave was ticketed for negligent driving in connection with the crash, and last month he agreed through his attorney to pay a $5,000 fine. Kandula's family also filed a wrongful death lawsuit against him and the city back in September, Greg.
What do we know about this and how it might affect his future employment?
Well, technically, he could still be hired by another department. When officers get fired, though, there is a state process by which they can be decertified. But again, it would be through the state, not the Seattle Police Department. I'm still working to learn whether that's something that's even being pursued here, though, Greg.
Okay, we'll keep us posted.
Thank you.